Alright guys, good morning and welcome to another Alpha.fx market analysis. We're gonna start reviewing economic calendar and going through our daily process. So we have unemployment rate coming a little bit higher than expected for the Swiss franc. Now we're gonna move and we have, okay, so we have, let me check, in 4 minutes, Guindo's speech for the European Central Bank, and then during the afternoon we have Governor Bailey's speech of the Bank of England. So, not that major moves expected for today. We're gonna be doing our review during this Guindo's speech, so let's move on to our heat maps. So here you see the JPY weak as it can be. And if you ask yourself why, that's because a new candidate was chosen in Japan, right? Japan, let me. So, who is, so, Takaichi. Yes, Takaichi. Was elected as Japan Prime Minister. So, and she's more towards, she's oriented towards growth. So that would be a softer JPY, right? Yeah, easing policies, not tightening policies. And that's why the yen is so down. So what are we going to look for? We're going to look for long trades against the yen. Which one are the strongest? The AUD, gold as per usual, and yeah, NCD, right? Let's put NCD. And on the other side, JPY by far. So regarding the US, we are still with the government shutdown. We don't have a commitment of traders data this week, so on the swing trading side, it is kind of complicated, right? Yeah. If you trade with a little bit of fundamentals behind your technicals, yeah, you're gonna be trading this week without the COT. So let's jump into technical analysis and let's review our dollar. Okay, so let's go to the daily, let's go to the weekly, let's check how the weekly closed last week. It was bearish for the dollar? Yeah, bearish all across the board, including yields, short and long-term yields. That's good. They are all aligned, right? Now we are all bullish. Still, the 5 years is the one that it has moved the least. Beautiful gap. Beautiful gap. Let's mark it right here. This is a gap. Where do we have gap here? Okay, interesting. Pretty interesting. We have also the yields, the longer term, the higher the gap, the larger the gap. And it is a bullish gap, right? Alright, so let's keep on. Very interesting, very interesting. And did we move into it? Yes. And we could include this one, right? Yeah. Let's check the hourly. Well, there is actually a supply zone, right? Not the, it looks like a drop-based drop if you include this one. Drop-based drop. 2 hours maybe is clearer. Drop, yeah, in the 2 hour, yeah. Give or take. Let's stick with the 4 hour. Okay, let's say that's there. So in order, let's say the dollar wants to continue moving higher, I think at least we need to test at least a little bit of the gap, to feel a little bit of the gap before continue moving upwards. Else, we're gonna see a bearish move straight away. So this is what I would be expecting. Something like this. And yeah, let's put this one to the Dixie analysis. The dollar anyway should not be that strong, should not be that strong considering the government shutdown. So it's something to bear in mind and be cautious about, right? Very cautious. Let's put screen cap, yeah. Oh, now let's check AUD/JPY and CD/JPY, right? AUD/JPY. We're looking to long it, right? To long it hard. Why? Because we have a strong fundamental bearish bias on the JPY. Where is AUD/JPY? Let's go. Yeah, I was expecting that gap. So maybe this gap is all because of the yen, all across the board. Could be. Could be. All right, so kind of difficult, right? Just this, because look at this, such a huge gap. To be honest, in my good old days, I would have shorted it right here, expecting for the gap to be filled. Oh, I really want to short it. But that's a whole another strategy, a whole another approach. I don't want for you to follow that, because what we trade are probabilities. Our system has a very high positive expectancy, so we're gonna stick with it, right? I may short it on the side, but that's on me. That's fully on me. That's because of more of experience than because of our trading our specific trading approach. Yep. Okay, so it's overextended. It's really overextended. I would. Yeah, let's make a screen capture of this one. Let's show that we are so overextended. I have an alarm that I'm going to dispose 60 minutes from now. So overextended. Huge gap up and over. Yep, exactly that, guys. Now let's check NZD/JPY. NZD/JPY. I am expecting the exact same chart. No? Why here we have price action and we don't have on the Aussie? Why? It's another data feed. FXCM. FXCM. Okay. Yeah, the exact same that we have here, like very clear. Super. Look at this. Good leg in, good leg out. With the drop base drop right there. Right here. So we have a level on top of level, what it would be called by some. But if you yeah, I'm definitely not expecting for this move to retrace entirely, but I am expecting for this to come at least here. So I'm gonna set an alarm right here. Let's put it this no, works in message stop condition define levels create. Yeah, let's check Euro JPY. Huge gap too. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And USD JPY, I assume it happened exactly the same. Yep. So JPY is the one generating the entire gap, all the gap across the pairs. Pretty interesting, right? Pretty interesting. Let's check gold. Our dear gold, look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Come on, this. I actually truly like it. Look at that. I like it. I really like it. And if we want to, I know, there's no way to. I'm gonna set an alarm here too. Proximity alarm. So today we're gonna have only alarms. We don't wanna risk. Just for the sake of it. So yeah, guys, let me put the NCT JPY chart. And let me put here this demand, this drop, rally base rally. So yeah, oh no, oh shit. No. Let's go again. There we go. Boom. And there we go, guys. NCD JPY, same chart, but as AUD, but AJ, but without a huge gap, same price action. To the discount area and see how it reacts. Alarms set on AJ, NJ, Alright guys, that would be all for today, right? Sometimes it's better to be cautious as it is now. We have two scenarios, right? The US government shutdown and the Japan Prime Minister. So let's see how it evolves and we move from there. We don't want to be predicting randomness. right? We don't want to be jumping into muddy grounds. We want to be solid. We want to put our money behind good trades, not mediocre or bad trades. So yeah, that is exactly what we're going to do. Don't overtrade, stick to your rules, stick to your plan, and be enough at everything you do. See you guys. Have a great start of the week. Bye bye.